Dear viewers, my name is Veronica Rose. Welcome to the Cybersecurity Corner, and our special guest today is from South Africa, and he will share with us his profile. Gerald?
Thank you very much for the opportunity, Veronica. I'm Gerald Lafleur. I am in South Africa, yes. We operate internationally though as an organization. I work for Bitcrack Cybersecurity. Firstly, for me, my role is a stakeholder engagement executive, also in the executive group within the company. As I said earlier, we go across internationally. So, and as a person, I've done business management, I've done security courses, but in a nutshell, I've had to learn on the course or learn on the job. But I've been now in the sales environment or business development for more than 15 years. So that comes with definitely experience and to deal or to interact with different clientele. Yes.
Thank you for the great profile you've shared with us, Gerald. So we would like to hear from you as an expert. Why is cybersecurity important in organizations?
That's a heavy question, but looking at the current crisis, cybersecurity is definitely important. Where I will start it off is possibly where everyone would look would be to the Gartner report. And the Gartner says the agency to threat cybersecurity as a business decision. So there's much more agency now to look at the threat cybersecurity. But if I have to broaden what I'm trying to say, we find that we're faced with a range of obstacles, okay? That would be from slowing budget down or slowing budget growth to dissatisfied boards. We find that boards are definitely dissatisfied. Business and cybersecurity leaders are challenged to do the change, the way they approach cybersecurity and risk. So, and then if we were to drill down on that, you find that gone are the days where budget for cybersecurity used to be very limited. Organizations are realizing that it is critical, it is important. Looking to the current conditions, people are working from home. Many organizations were not ready for working from home. So there's a lot of things that are in crisis in terms of security, in terms of cybersecurity, but also we need to separate the two. There's security, then there's cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is more like a glue to everything in an organization because you are exposed out there without cybersecurity. So by bringing cybersecurity awareness training to all your employees, to all your staff, you are doing what you're doing exactly in that you are heightening the chances of catching a scam or catching attack before it is fully enacted, minimizing damage to your organization brand and reducing the cost of recovery. So it is important to look at cybersecurity awareness training for the organization. And that I'm very serious on. You find that many organizations, they would invest in HR to do research, to do downloads, then they create some videos for staff. That's not the way. The proper way is to go and to the cybersecurity experts. Those people see real live threats every day, every second, and they've seen the behavior, they've learned from such behavior of which they can educate the corporate world or the organizations. So those organizations that are still relying on HR to create courses for cybersecurity are a bit behind. You need to speak to the cybersecurity experts. And also, in a nutshell, cybersecurity protects the data, protects integrity of computing assets belonging to or connecting to an organization's network. Its purpose is to defend those assets against all threat actors or threat vectors throughout the entire life cycle of a cyber attack. So a cyber attack looks for opportunities in many spheres that we would not know as normal people or even as security. But cybersecurity specialists, they can differentiate, they can advise, they've seen such behavior, we've seen such cases, and we know how to go about in order to plug in security measures within an organization. There's a lot of things one can look at. Like there's a saying, you cannot be a ref and be a player. So organizations cannot look after their own data themselves, saying we've invested, we have a security specialist, we have this and that, this and that. It's all good and well, but you need an external expert to look at what you have implemented. Does it make sense? Does it guard your organization? Does it look after your data? Because data is critical. It is the bloodline of an organization. If not looked after, it can disappear. Disappear by way of being attacked, disappear in the way of being hijacked. Websites can be hijacked. And to get such back, ransom monies are paid, could be in Bitcoins. Everyone knows the Bitcoins. And most of these news are not published, but it's happening every day where organizations have to pay ransom monies in order to save their data or to buy back their data. Why is that? It's the cost of not acting now before the problem happens. So the syndrome of cost of not acting now comes with the replications. So organizations have to invest now before problems happen. Once the cyber attack has happened in an organization, to recover from that, it's triple the price you would have paid before the damage was done. So it is imperative that organizations include cybersecurity experts to their core of the business. Yes, the CEO will have a vision, but that vision will go nowhere without cybersecurity strategy. So cybersecurity needs to cement where the vision of a CEO is going. Without that vision and without cybersecurity sealing the whole picture, it's as good as nothing. So it is very important for organizations to look at cybersecurity seriously. It's been in the past, the spend there being like you spend grudgingly, not willfully. But now is a chance to spend before the damage is done because of what comes back. What comes back would destroy your organization. Imagine embarrassment. Imagine the disruption of your services. That time, and if you are an institution that is in financial, could you imagine you're a bank, you've been hacked, fraud. What about all your clients? Do you still think you're going to get future business? Humans are they remember things. If I know bank A has been frauded or has been hacked, or company ABC has been hacked, I'm not going to put my valuable money there, or I'm not going to invest in that organization. Now you see, you've lost future clients for not acting now. Yes, you will spend, but it's a spend that will look after your organization in a long term. So probably you can have one or two questions now, but that's basically my take on why cybersecurity is important in an organization.
Thank you, Gerald, for sharing with us. For sure, we really need to act now. Yeah. So would you be having any other closing remarks on the same?
As a close, I'm sure many organizations are wondering, okay, where are these experts? And probably closing, I would say that don't always look to international companies. There are local companies. There are, when I say local, meaning in the African base, could be South Africa, could be Kenya, could be Malawi, could be whatever, that is local for me. Those companies are just as ready and equipped to help organizations. They've been tested. They have banks that they have assisted. Even if I was to speak for our organization as BitCrack as well, we have been tested in many spheres. We are ready to assist. And many of the services that are needed, even currently, need to be done virtually or done online. We have invested in that. We have beefed up our security posture to assist different organizations online or virtually. So we're just as ready as well. But there are many out there, and those organizations are ready to assist. And as a living mark, I still say this is the time before damage is done, because later it's going to cost a lot of money to the organization.
Yeah. In a nutshell, we need to act now.
That's my takeaway point, because there's so many things that happen, and cybersecurity awareness training within an organization, it's so important because there's different aspects that we look there. You look at social engineering.
Yeah.
Social engineering, for those who wouldn't know, it's where how cyber hackers would lure people to give information, could be on passwords, could be on certain things that a hacker would need to use to hack an organization. So awareness training covers things like that. It covers the behavior of incoming emails, how to react to such, because those are the ways the cyber hackers use to enter an organization. And the normal organization wouldn't know such things without going through cybersecurity awareness training. So that is available, could be in 6 months, could be a year, where it's monitored by HR, how the employees are doing, are they doing assignments, are they passing, who needs help, and that help is given.
Thank you so much, Gerald, for sharing with us. It was nice having you here today. And to our viewers, thank you so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on more of the upcoming sessions. Thank you.
Thank you very much.